Hello, it's JANG here with a look at a LEGO Speed Champions set that uses approximately 80 stickers, and I'm not even exaggerating. But the fact that it uses approximately 80 stickers does not bother me one bit because of the results. Case in point, this 1970 Porsche 917K Le Mans winner. This, in the parlance of where I grew up, looks hecka good. And it's very important that they applied so many, or asked you to apply so many stickers to this thing, because it really is trying to be a replica of a very specific car, a very important car to Porsche's motorsports history, and you just can't do the stuff that you see here without stickers and without plenty of them. They also needed to build this to be durable enough to be a kid's toy, because no matter how many adults want this, it's primarily made for kids, designed for kids, and will be primarily sold to or for kids. So it needed to be something that could be grabbed and raced around and, you know, dealt with very rough, in a very rough manner. It can be crashed into things. It can be dropped and thrown and stepped on, and it's not going to fall apart. The least durable parts of this are probably just back here, the couple little spoilers that can be, you know, if you step on the thing, they can be broken off. But the build of this is very durable, and that's actually an interesting thing. What they ended up having to do here to help it be that durable, they actually use plates here rather than using a 1x6 or 2x6, what it almost looks like, brick on the side. So that Porsche logo that you see there is not a sticker. That is two 1x3 plates that are printed, that are sandwiched between some other plates, the red plates, and you get two sets of those, one set for either side. They didn't do those with stickers because I guess they determined that the height of a the height of a plate is just too thin, too small to force people to have that much precision to try to get stickers on there. So those are actually printed. Another printed piece is this canopy here, which has the print that's trying to show some roof coming across it. And, you know, the entire cabin area is not as bubbly and round as on the real thing, but I think that the kind of hard side and a little bit of chine that's right here actually goes well with the level of just the geometric texture of the entire thing. You know, it is still Lego. It's very difficult to get all kinds of complex curves into Lego, especially at such a small scale. And I think that the overall balance here is really good. Inside, there's not much to see, but there is one additional sticker to give just a semi-realistic little center console up there. This gear represents the cooling fan, which was very obvious if you looked at the top of the real car. And I also like how it looks from the back. I'm not sure about the blue there. Need to go back and look a little bit more carefully at pictures, you know, photos of the original car. But I like how they did the brake lights. They're just suspended there, and then are on either side of the two exhaust outlets. It's very nice. This, meanwhile, represents the 2015 Le Mans winner, the most recent Porsche 919 hybrid design. Once again, very important that they used all those stickers, and that's why it doesn't bother me that there were so many to apply here. It was really part of the process of making this thing look good. It felt like I was building a static model almost, just having to stop and you know, take my time to apply the stickers carefully. Actually made me feel a little bit more pride in the thing, getting it to look good, which is very unusual, because typically I don't like stickers. I don't like having to apply them, and the more, the less merry I become. But here, partly because I'm a car fan, I'm sure, a little bit biased there, partly because I'm a Porsche fan, I'm sure, a little bit biased there, partly because I've assembled static models before, kind of gave me a little bit of that kind of feeling, put me into that mode. I think it works. Now, design-wise, the overall shaping isn't quite right here. I feel like there's too much rake with this canopy piece. I kind of wish that they had brought the print, and again, it is a print for the the top of that, but I kind of wish they brought that forward a little bit. It's tough. It's definitely tough to get just the right shape. Overall, I think for what they had to work with Lego part shapes, they did a pretty good job. This was a must, how the headlight section was shaped. It's rather stiff and with a rather sudden curvature for the Porsche in particular. The front splitter is rather thick, and that's probably one of the least interesting or least good looking angles or areas of this build. Does look pretty good from the front, a little bit wide with the canopy, but I think some of these angles in here look pretty good. Once again, a very durable build, not as durable as the 917, just some of these parts back here, if you're really rough with them, can start to come off, but all told, this did not go together like a mock. This goes together like a proper Lego set, something that is designed, once again, to be primarily used by kids. The interior here does not have a console in the front, so no sticker there, nothing to see. A little bit of nice shaping for the back of the seat area there, but overall, I think well done for what they, like I said, what they had to work with. It's so difficult to make realistic, believable cars in Lego within a limited size, and I'm glad that they stuck to just a 6 wide size rather than going larger than that. This is already very big and quite large compared to regular Lego City cars. The set also comes with this rather large paddock area with a proper pit stall here with the fuel hose and a couple of air guns that come down from above. You can slide these from side to side for servicing both sides of a car. And there's also just a small basic ramp here that works with a car lift if you need to do more serious work to this thing. Looking at it from the other side, there's a lot more detail, a lot more to see here, and the car lift itself is pretty elegant for, again, just a toy thing. Works really well. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the 919 here and just get that to drive on up. It does lose traction with the front wheels a little bit there, but it's not that big of a deal. And you just bring it right over the chocks, holds it directly into place, and then you just pull down on this lever, and it has just enough room to get it up into there. I think that looks good, and it plays well. And then this area over here has nice detailing. Got a whole bunch of computer screens up showing various telemetry and such. And then you've got a board right here, which is removable, so that can actually be held by a figure. Fire extinguisher, just more pit equipment. I believe this is a fuel cart. I believe that's what this is intended to do. I think perhaps for fueling off track, actually in the garage. And this is the other side, and there's a tire cart here, which can also be seen as a tire balancing rig. You can actually spin these up on here, and it does give you a couple of extra wheels if you want to use those. Got a nice championship trophy right there, and then a bunch of tools. So some tools are on the wall there, and then the rest from Lego's regular normal tool kit are just in these little cabinets down below. So there are a couple in each of these drawers, and I appreciate getting the actual drawer pieces in the dark gray color here. Let me show you one more thing that I appreciate as well. Well, this can fold up, so you can kind of have different angles to it, but it can fold up completely all the way. I'll go ahead and put the car down for now, but snaps into place. You even bring this up, you bring this light down, and on the other side, the little ramps for the tires can actually be brought up, and they'll help to hold the car in place. So you end up with this really compact little pit area or garage area that really looks like a proper garage, because if you look down in there, there's still enough space around the edges for all the equipment to be there. It's a little bit tight to try to get some figures into place, but for storage away, this looks really nice. From the outside, yeah, it actually looks okay. I think the ramps don't look all that great. Maybe bring that down so you can still see it around the sides. There's a certain level of believability of this form, even though it's really its compact form and it's not its primary play form. I like that. Set also comes with this flag stand, which is a pretty solid build, but there's nothing much too great about it. There's a little space in the back that you could use for storing something, maybe, I'm not sure, but there's not even really enough space to turn this into a podium. I guess you could use it as a podium. There's just enough room for 3 figures to sit there, or to stand there, one on either side and one in the center. But yeah, there's not much to this. And here are the 4 main Porsche team figures included with the set. One to be a driver for the 917K, and then the rest are just for the modern WEC team. And one of these actually has an alternate face. One of these figures has an alternate face. Can you see which one it's going to be? Can you see it? Do you recognize it? These 2 torsos are exactly the same, even though one's male, one's female. I'm glad that they included 2 that are the same, so you can swap things around how you want. But this is the one with the alternate face, a reused headpiece. You already saw the flag man for the most part, and there's nothing really new to be seen with that, so we'll move on. And this is all that's left in the set, just an additional optional set of wheel inserts. I guess it's redundant by now to say that I really like this set. Let me know what you think about the set. Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. That's it. I'll be talking to you again soon.